Foreign dignitaries from around the world are arriving in London ahead of the Queen's funeral on Monday. Of particular focus for King Charles is welcoming leaders and governors of the Commonwealth as the Empire's new monarch, including Prime Minister Anthony Albanese.
The Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Trudeau, and his wife Sophie, joining members of the public in solemn contemplation as they pay their final respects to the Queen. Anthony Albanese, the Prime Minister of Australia, doing the same. Both men have met King Charles as the new monarch receives heads of government and governors from the realms and Commonwealth nations, drawing them close at a difficult time.
The Prime Minister of Jamaica, Your Majesty.
They are just some of the many arriving in London ahead of the Queen's funeral on Monday. Some 500 foreign dignitaries representing nearly 200 nations are going to be attending the Queen's funeral. Simply managing all their movements and keeping them safe is going to be a huge task. To help with logistics and security, many are being asked to arrive at Westminster Abbey in buses provided by the UK government. They and the public will be protected by some 10,000 uniformed police officers from every corner of the country. Snipers will be stationed on rooftops and surveillance drones will fly overhead. And from the Welsh Cavalry to the Royal Air Force, more than 2,500 uniformed military personnel will also be on hand. In terms of the cost and scale, a close comparison is likely to be William and Kate's wedding. Security for that event cost nearly £6.4 million. But the state funeral is a major diplomatic operation too.
It's enormous. When you think about it, almost every single state visit by a head of state takes up a huge amount of time in the planning and arrangements, the detail that has to be gone into to look after visiting heads of state properly. If you imagine that multiplied by the numbers of people who are coming, you can imagine the exercise. The counterfactor to that, of course, is the way in which the preparation has been done over such a long time.
Prime Minister Liz Truss has been meeting a small number of counterparts at Chevening, a country residence belonging to the government. These have been treated as private meetings rather than formal bilateral encounters. Many won't be extended the same courtesy. She is expected to speak to the controversial Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman on the phone. Sky News understands that he will meet King Charles, but given concerns about the human rights record of his country, will not attend the funeral. It's another tiny piece of a complicated puzzle being assembled under intense pressure and scrutiny in a time of national mourning.